What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today I've got another NBA discussion video to bring with you guys, this time actually revolving around the Miami Heat and some more trade rumors actually going around with Bam Adebayo, and whether or not I actually think the Miami Heat should be trading Bam Adebayo and to what team. And yeah, so today I'm going to be going through what teams I think should be, kind of interested in him, and what teams should be, potentially looking to trade for him. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. So some of you guys might have been like, am I crazy? Why would the Miami Heat want to trade Bam Adebayo? That just makes no sense. He is an all-star caliber player. He literally just made the all-star team. Why would they want to be trading, Bam Adebayo? Well, for those of you who haven't actually heard, there's currently a big thing going around right now that the Miami Heat reportedly don't want to actually accept Bam Adebayo's kind of, well, not really re-sign him at this point in time. They actually want to, kind of leave him be for the cap situation in 2021. The official report is the Heat might not extend Bam Adebayo this offseason to help save cap for the 2021 free agency, and this is being reported by Brian Windhurst. Now, what this kind of means, in my opinion, a lot of people have kind of sparked, Bam Adebayo trade rumors. I don't really think this means Bam Adebayo is necessarily getting traded. I think this just means the Heat want to see what their options are currently looking like for, how the upcoming season is going to go. So if they can trade for Victor Oladipo in the offseason, which is highly rumored they are going to be, going out and doing, because, we've heard a lot of rumors about this, that Victor Oladipo has sparked more trade rumors, especially after the game where he kind of spoke to a lot of the Heat players. The question is, yes, they might have Oladipo, who will be signing an extension maybe on like 20 to 25 million, and they'll have Jimmy Butler on the max, and Bam Adebayo is going to want to go near on the max. I think he'll get like a $25 million deal, so not quite. Will they still have enough salary cap to go out and sign Giannis Adebayo, who is going to be reportedly their main priority and is going to be, their number one type of player that they do want? Now, if they do get Victor Oladipo and Bam Adebayo and they have Jimmy Butler, they're going to have a whole season to kind of see how this team really goes with all their role players like, Goran Dragic and Derrick Jones Jr. A lot of them could still potentially be on the team if they do re-sign. And I still think they'll have quite a bit of amount of cap to be able to go out and do this. But they're going to definitely see, I think, how that is all going to go before they maybe look to kind of try and trade for Giannis Adebayo. In reality, there is a way where they can get Giannis, Jimmy Butler, Bam, and Oladipo all on the team, as Oladipo's reportedly could be seeking a cheaper contract if the situation was right. He obviously didn't like the $25 million offer, or no, it was a $20 million offer rather, that the Indiana Pacers offered him. So I think he'll be wanting the 22 to 25 million is probably a safe kind of bet. And if the Heat can give him 22 million or so for 4 seasons and get Bam Adebayo maybe on that, $25 million deal, and get him to go on like $5 million cheaper a season, just so they can potentially get Giannis, then I think that will definitely all happen. And if you're saying, well, the Heat won't have enough cap to get all 4 of those players, in reality, the Golden State Warriors have right now Andrew Wiggins, Steph Curry, and Klay Thompson all on the max, and Draymond Green on $25 million per season, while also having Kevon Looney on $5 million per season. That would definitely be a lot more, expensive than what these 4 players would be currently right now on the Miami Heat. So, yes, a salary cap would be an issue, and they wouldn't have necessarily maybe some role players. I just think they should not be trading Bam Adebayo at all. But let's just say a Bam Adebayo trade opportunity was to come up. What team would they potentially trade him to? Honestly, I literally have no idea. I think the favorite for Bam Adebayo, if a trade was to potentially come up, would actually potentially be the Golden State Warriors, as the Golden State Warriors would then, potentially look to try and trade Draymond Green. Whether that's to the Miami Heat or not, or whether they look to, potentially try and trade him and then get salary cap relief to try and get Bam Adebayo, then I definitely think that could potentially happen. But we've also seen the Miami Heat, you know, kind of been interested in Draymond Green before, although I just don't think they're going to be trading Bam Adebayo for Draymond Green, as trading Bam Adebayo, the main goal in that would be to create, you know, salary cap relief so they don't have to sign him on that $25 million to the near max contract. So, you know, that would obviously be to get Giannis if they can't get him with having Bam Adebayo on the team and potentially Victor Oladipo on the team. So, yeah, I don't think the Miami Heat are going to be interested in Draymond Green at all just because of his contract, but maybe if they do potentially try, I think there could definitely be something there. Another team that I think should really try and trade for Bam Adebayo is the Houston Rockets. He would be perfect for them, and I mean literally perfect. Yes, he doesn't have that three-point shooting spacing that they really want, but he fits into the small ball type of system that they're going out with, that, you know, defensive kind of minded, kind of small ball type of role. And again, Adebayo and Tristan Thompson would be those two perfect players I think the Houston Rockets should be going out and trying and getting. Now, of course, they're going to have to trade up literally heaps to make this happen. I would assume, you know, the Heat aren't really going to want Eric Gordon, and they're going to have to trade him because he's on $16 million. So I could see maybe the Heat getting him in a trade package and trading him later. And if not, he kind of fits into the role of Miami Heat anyway, as he's like a defensive-minded player. I just think he would make a lot of sense for them to go out and get. But I honestly believe they're going to have to give up like at least 4 first-round picks. Like, those 4 first-round picks aren't even going to be that good. They're going to be like 25 to 30, especially if you've got a team and a starting 5 of Russell Westbrook at point guard, James Harden at shooting guard, you know, Robert Covington at small forward, PJ Tucker at power forward, and Bam Adebayo at center. That would easily be the favorite to win it, I would think, though. That's 3 all-stars on a team with 2 of the best role players in the NBA in Covington and Tucker. So that would be an elite starting 5, and then off the bench they'd have Daniel House, Ben McLemore, Jeff Green, Austin Rivers, again, etc. It goes on. That would be literally almost an unbeatable team. You got one of the best starting 5s in the league with a very solid bench. I think that would be absolutely insane. And yeah, those 4 first-round picks that they would most likely have to give up because they'd be such trash first-round picks, I think would definitely be kind of worth it. But I don't know if the Miami Heat would do it because, again, those 4 first-round picks, or maybe if it was 3 first-round picks, wouldn't really do it for the Miami Heat. They're not a rebuilding team. They don't need those picks. And even if they trade them away to try and bring in assets, and maybe they could try and, you know, trade it to the Milwaukee Bucks for those first-round picks, at the end of the day, those picks are probably going to be trash and around pick 25 to 30, which a lot of teams don't really look at unless they are rebuilding teams or teams that know they could use it for potential assets. So, again, I really don't know. I don't know how I kind of see it at all. Another team I think would be interesting would be the Dallas Mavericks. They definitely have a lot of pieces to kind of go out and get him. And if they have Kristaps Porzingis and Bam Adebayo at the, you know, center and power forward type of roles, that would be pretty interesting, especially with Luka Doncic, Seth Curry, and Tim Hardaway. And whoever they go out and trade, I think that would be, you know, a very interesting kind of idea. The Miami Heat could also get Tim Hardaway, as he will be on an expiring deal of about, I think, $25 million or so, and that will definitely be expiring. And considering Tim Hardaway, I believe his dad is a Miami Heat legend, so that would be pretty interesting to kind of see, you know, that really continue at the Miami Heat. And you could say, yes, well, their idea is to fill up, get rid of salary cap so they can go and get Giannis. Again, Tim Hardaway will be on an expiring deal, and if they really wanted to, they could try and sign him for $5 to $10 million the next season if they really thought he was the right player for them to, you know, go out and potentially get. So, I think that would be pretty interesting. Another team that would be really interesting would be the New Orleans Pelicans. They also have, you know, Zion Williamson, who's kind of at that power forward position, Drew Holiday at shooting guard, Brandon Ingram at small forward, Lonzo Ball at point guard. The only set position they don't have is a center, and I think if they definitely got Bam, they would be one of the favorites to kind of win it all. And if they can, you know, bring in a center, there would definitely be a, you know, kind of upgrade over Jackson Hayes and Derek Favors, and they can let Favors walk potentially, and, you know, kind of have Jackson Hayes as that 6-man type of role. And again, Bam Adebayo can play the power forward position as well. So again, they could have Jackson Hayes and Bam Adebayo on the court at the same time. So I definitely think they could be a team to try and trade for him. the Miami Heat would definitely be asking for Lonzo Ball, I think, if a trade was to kind of go like that. Because Lonzo would definitely make a lot of sense, especially with his defensive pressure, with kind of how the Miami Heat have their system and all of that type of stuff. So I definitely think they could be a very, very interesting team. Of course, there are a lot of other teams out there that I definitely think the Miami Heat could really trade Bam Adebayo to, like the Brooklyn Nets. But of course, I definitely still don't think they should be really looking to try and trade him. But anyone, to thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for the latest NBA news and NBA content. Don't forget to subscribe to my gaming channel, MIRL/vlogging channels. Links for them are in the description down below. And also don't forget to check out my podcast as well if you haven't already. And as I was saying, I'd like to thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.